I'm still at the Paradox Interactive event, and I'm here with Rasmus. How you doing today?
Hi, I'm fine.
And you are working on a game called The Red Frontier.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. So, what exactly is The Red Frontier?
It's a real-time strategy game that we want to make as accessible as possible, that it's very easy to join games and you can leave them whenever you want.
Nice. So, you guys are kind of going away from like the Command and Conquer style RTS where you have to build up your base and then build your army and then go into the battle. You're getting rid of all of those bases, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's no base building. We just focus on the actual combat and which units you have available. You decide on forehand when you build your contracts of which units you'll be able to deploy into combat and stuff like that. So we only want the combat and we want to just play until someone wins, and we don't want to have the end game scenario where one player like loses his base for 20 minutes and stuff like that. So it's just action, like the structure from an FPS, but it's real-time strategy gameplay instead.
Nice. So you it's almost like you were going online to play like Call of Duty or Battlefield 3, but instead of that, it's like all overhead, point and click, and destroy.
Yeah, precisely.
Awesome. So what's the story behind the game? Like, what's going on? Why are we killing each other?
Yeah, we're in the outer rims of our own galaxy, a couple of 100 years into the future, and huge corporations want to harvest a valuable resource that's called Star Void, and they don't want to do it themselves, like securing the extraction points, so they hire mercenary commanders who can spawn droids into combat and tanks and stuff like that, and they fight each other instead, and the winning side gets to harvest the resources.
Nice. So who are these people that you're going to be playing as? Like, what are the different skills and abilities you're going to be able to use in the game?
There's going to be different classes of commanders, and they have different roles on the battlefield. There's like an assault commander who's very good at breaking the enemy lines, running face first into a machine gun and just breaking suppression and stuff like that. And then there is ordnance commanders who stay in the background providing fire support, and there's engineer commanders who's more like a support role. And then it's infiltration commanders who has more of an assassin-like role. She can sneak and backstab people, and there's going to be several characters of each role, and they have different approaches to their role.
That's awesome. Now, I'm not the greatest RTS player in the world. I just like they're really intense games, and I kind of get overwhelmed. And I just don't have the like clicking skills that like some of these StarCraft 2 pro guys have. Now, even if I'm not like really good at a game like this, like what are you guys doing to keep everything balanced and get like people that are both new to the RTS scene and are old pros like on a level playing field?
Yeah, we want to like remove as much pressure from the players as possible. There's going to be large teams. It's going to be 6 versus 6, and each individual player's weight on the result of the game isn't that important. And hopefully a better player can weigh up for your loss if you're not feeling that good at the game. So we don't want that each player feels responsible for the outcome of the match. And if you ever feel like that you're like playing bad, then you just leave the server and find a new server, because no one will blame you, because the game is designed so that you can enter a new game or leave whenever you want.
So you can just get fed up and rage quit and nobody's going to care?
Yeah, precisely.
So you just completely destroyed rage quit. How are people going to like rage quit and crash games now?
You can still rage quit if you want to make like a statement, but you're not going to ruin the game for the other players.
Well, that's really, really cool, because there are a lot of sore losers out there. Let's just face it, the internet's full of trolls.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, no, your game seems really cool. It's almost like you're taking like Heroes of New Earth or like League of Legends and then adding like assistant units to your hero in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it ended up like not being very unlike the MOBAs, but the basic idea was to have a real-time strategy game that was as accessible as a first-person shooter, but it ended up